They have it first and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason. A give up the gut to Bigsby. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
11, again. Here we go.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, he couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Little Tex on the extra point. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. This is Henry on 2nd. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30. That's 5, it looks like, on the play. So now it's going to be 3rd and 8.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Jackson now on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he takes this out after crossing the 45. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
First down, here's Lamar. Flush down out to his left. Oh, he's keeping it again. And they'll have it a little shy of the 40 as he goes out. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Walker running to the right. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching the kick, because now, well, they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now the
pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Trying again, following the sack. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how awkward. Staring at fourth down, the Ravens will go with Justin Tucker to try for 3. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them, they make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Hey, hey, hey.
First and 10, it's Lawrence. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
On red.
From the gun, ETN gets it. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
He has it on the QB sneak. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
Certainly dropped these quarterback keepers anticipating a whole lot more yardage, but I think it could be overlooked there since they did pick up the first down. If anything, they can see what kept it to a small gain over there on the sidelines, and they'll come back to it on the next set of downs.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Roll, roll, roll.
They'll try it left with ETN. Past midfield to the 45. Inside the 25. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off, but don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon and give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
ETN punches it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars now lead by 10. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars drive their lead to 11. On now is Cook to kick this away. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sails over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He's on the move. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
I love the mobility here. Starts great, escapes pressure, get out of harm's way. You just wish if you're the offense here, you could have found a completion to keep in rhythm.
Throwing again is Lamar. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Offense in the hurry up here. 3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Mark Andrews. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Pistol snap to Jackson. This one's to Andrews outright. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Lamar out of the pistol. Avoids the sack. Now he takes it. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the gun, a run for Henry. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Lamar off the play fake. Complete to the rookie out of Auburn. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st down from the red zone. To the edge of the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now here's Lamar. Getting out to his left. He tucks it and takes off.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Complete beyond the marker. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Hey, go, go! Go, go!
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. ETN on the catch. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
13 loose. Loose. Red on red.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. He'll get this to ETN. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First and 10 from the 41.
Red, 23. Loose. Loose. St. Bryce. Great job.
Running back sent in motion.
Here we go.
First down throw, Lawrence. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Hey, run. All right, here we go. Done. Silver.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. That's taken in by Etienne. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Jaguar first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
All right, let's go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Take right open, open. 11, Aggies. 11.
Lawrence working from the gun. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
A final throw before the break. Gets this one to Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. The drive begins with Henry. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Stopped by Foye Oluokun. Working quickly here. On second down, here's Henry again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap to Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Looking to throw. And they won't do it. That ball's incomplete on 4th down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Hey, Kill.
Here's Etienne on first down. And he pushed deep into enemy territory with that, down inside the 25. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now give this up the middle to Etienne. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Pickup of 2 here. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
Hey, easy. Route. Hot.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Working inside the red zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Ravens return this one to the 10 before that return is halted. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Chad Muma there to bring him down. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Another run for Henry. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Now Jackson. Walker hauls it in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. New set of downs for him at the 38. Out of the gun, Henry. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Stopped by Foye Oluokun. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Lamar now from the gun. Trying for the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens push their lead to 3. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Hey, go!
Lawrence now off the play action. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Rip, 23. 11. Hey, kill. 30 left. There we go, sir.
Now it's Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. A quick 3 plays, Brock, and we have arrived at fourth down just like that as he comes through with some contact to break up what looked like a catch.
Hey, guess what, Kate? These guys aren't getting paid by the down defensively. They want to get themselves off the field in as few snaps as possible, and there was no way they were letting this drive extend beyond a 3-and-out.
Punter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. And he can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? So this one flies out right around the 15-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
It's one.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
It's on.
Running once more with Henry. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Stopped by Foye Oluoku. Stuck to the ground, but nothing gained that time, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Jackson now on 3rd. Continuing to move past the 45. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Here's Henry running left. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Changing it up here. Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but they never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Hey, middle. Shut up.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Hey, run. Silver.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Go, go, let's go. All right, let's go. Go, go. Here we go.
First and 10, it's Lawrence. Hits his running back. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that first.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here's second and 5. Hits him on the in route. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Hey, I'm gone.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Oh no, they get him yet again. Has room down the left sideline. And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running
Yep.
it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a first and 10.
Sink right. Lisa 24.
Now Lawrence coming off a pick. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a Jaguar first down.
13 loop.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Hey, Jupiter, 30 left.
First down throw, Lawrence. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. On his Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rule starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30.
Finish up. 13.
First down, here's Lamar. He put everything he had into this. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens take a 3-possession lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Ralph. 11, again. Red.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up...
And they pick him off again! Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens take over. Not an interception by the reigning Defensive Player of the Year. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their fourth interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. One interception, it sticks with you all week long. But throwing four, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field, right?
And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Ravens keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Tucker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens make it a 24-point ball game.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Hey, I'm gun. Hey, go. There we go, son.
Here's Etienne to begin the drive. He loses the football. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense commits.
Yeah, you better pat me down and pray for peace before you let us in. My jettison is full of carnivores and lettuce men. You pushing positive, then we can be the best of friends. We drink the fire from the fountain in excellence. Open sores, open doors like a Trojan horse. No remorse, I make lore fact like college course. Making seconds to records, the textures you could never touch the circle I rolled and you overstepped your effort. I'm the shepherd and leopards, I'll pull you back together.